All right, guys, welcome back. What we're tying today, this is a version of the San Juan worm. The hook that we'll be using today, this is a Daiichi 1120 in the size 14. The bead that we're using, this is a 3.2 millimeter brass bead in black. The body for this fly is going to be made up of micro chenille in fluorescent pink. Thread that we're tying with, this is a 140 denier in fluorescent pink ultra. And we'll be using just a little pinch of this minnow dubbing right here. And we'll get started. I was talking to one of my friends today, and they said that they were going to go fishing this weekend too, and they said they were out getting bait. And I was like, well, what are you picking up bait for? And well, we're getting worms. We got worms in the fly tying community too. Buckets loads. All right, with this, you're gonna just kind of work this micro chenille through. The length of the San Juan worm is kind of up to yourself. I usually come out pretty far, that way I can trim it off if I need to. I'm going to come in and catch that. Come down to about the gouge of the hook. We're just going to let that dangle there. From here, we're going to come in and build a small little dubbing noodle. This is where we're going to get that pearl. You don't have to add this pearl. If you want to use a piece of hackle, you can use a piece of hackle. You can leave this step completely out. Water happened to be fishing this weekend's kind of dingy, so we're going to give it a little bit of flash in there. It won't hurt anything. And the good thing about this worm is if you tie these worms too long, you can always just clip them off on the creek bank with your nippers. Come in, clean this out. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they were going to be fishing with night crawlers. Not really. I knew they were bait fishermen. A lot of people say, oh, fly fishing community hates bait fishermen. I wouldn't say we hate them, but a lot of people look down on us too because they say that we're too fancy. Not really fancy, we're just a little more patient maybe. We're gonna wrap that through, touch and turn. See, it's just gonna give a nice little glint there. Nothing too crazy. Tie that in. Come in, clean that out. You guys want to see what a $14 mistake looks like? Drop your fine tips. Hardwood floor. You guys that got carpet, be thankful you got that carpet. All right, now that we did that, I'm gonna push that bead back just a little bit. You're gonna jump your thread to the front of that bead. Get rid of some of that extra. Line it up. Now you want to build a little bump on that tapered end of that bead so it doesn't slide forward or go backwards. Pull your head of your worm up out of the way. Close that off. Give me a little whip finish there. It's exposed so it'll be easier. Come in, get a nice cinch. This fly will take a lot of abuse before it falls apart. That's why I like fishing it. You can tie this in a bunch of different variations. I'm going to come in and take that down to where I kind of like it. I'm going to take a little off the front. This fly will take all kinds of fish. But this is supposed to be the hot ticket this weekend down on Wolf Creek. So we'll see what happens. I'd almost venture to say that these worms take more than those night crawlers. Maybe we should put a little wager on it. I know you're watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. A little ribbon between fishermen. Like, share, and subscribe. Tie you up a bunch of these. I use these as a good summertime pattern for bluegill. I take a lot of crappie on them too. But tie them up, give them a toss, see how they do for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying us being back up in our fishing groups. I'll let all the other admins know that if they didn't want us posting our flies in there, what we'd do is just go ahead and remove them from our groups. It seems to be working good so far. That'll help keep us out of Facebook jail. Speaking of Facebook, go over, give us a look at Facebook. Follow us over there. Our Instagram and stuff should be attached to it too. If it's not, I'll go in and put it in there. And until next time, tie these up, like, share, subscribe, and tight lines.